Ready for the day?
Yeah.
Morning everybody. It's a freezing fog kind of a morning. The radio has just said Heathrow's cancelled loads of flights today. I fly in 2 days. I know the fog won't last that many days, but I just don't want it on our morning. I'm flying to America this week. I have more swings coming at you as well. We're going to talk a little bit about backswing in relationship to downswing when it comes to path. And a busy morning going to Dawlish today, the last shoot before we fly to America. Oh, just been out de-icing the car, that's pretty cold out there. So last week's question Friday, tour averages, it floats between 288 and 292. That's your tour average drive. That's with rollout, by the way. Today's question, what is MOI? So you can tell me what the three letters stand for if you want, but you can also tell me what that means to you. What does MOI mean to you as a golfer? Hit that comment section up. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Today's swing, we're going to talk about setting the club back on a certain angle. So we can see from this player he gets very low at the top of his backswing with his arms, and then as he starts down we see the shaft steepening. So I'm going to try and give you some ideas. So that's the shaft on the way down, and he sets it there on the way back. We're going to try and flip those around, talking maybe a little bit about how much your left arm moves, come across your chest, those kind of things, to help this guy improve some path. He does look like he'll have a tendency to swing a little bit left and also get the handle quite high with what he's doing, which is such a common theme. Had to stop and get that. It's so beautiful, this road. I take the door, this is unbelievable. We've just come out of the fog, so there's a little bit of it on the ground here because we're up on a tall, high hill here. It's so pretty. So first idea I want you to practice is going to be around your right arm, right shoulder. So I'm on the course here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a couple of practice swings where I try and get my elbow and hand and shoulder almost feeling like they're in a line. So not this way with your movement, you're more around here, so this elbow starts to pop out. I want you to feel like you're getting them more in line. So do a couple of practice swings, maybe just with your right hand, feeling like, so to me it feels like this tucks in and this bends back. And then simply put both hands on and try to recreate it. If we can get you higher on the way back, we should be able to flatten that shaft out on the way down. So again, I'm going to go standing these up on the backswing, still turning my shoulders, then I'm going to put both hands on, step in and try and create it. That blend between the drill and the real shots that might help you just get that feeling in there. Oh, it's a bit nippy, coach.
Couple more days though, Mark, eh?
Oh, Florida me up, bro. 110 MSI, stiff butt trimmed and
Pure.
Let's answer your questions.
Hey bro, how you doing? I've got
Good,
a question
thanks.
around improving your game. Should you limit the amount of things you change at one time when trying to improve your game and golf swing? I spend more time practicing due to family commitments, so it's very tempting to change lots of things each week rather than see what it's like in a gaming environment. Keep the videos going, really, really good. My daughter would like to say,
Cheers, bra.
cheers bro.
Cheers, bruh. Get some oil on that swing, can ya? So lots of people do try to change many things at once. I see lots of golfers come through my teaching bay who are trying to change things that have no relevance to helping them play better or not. The best thing for you to do is always go and have a one-to-one lesson and get some ideas of what, a professional opinion on what might make you a better player and concentrate just on that. I like to focus my attention when I'm working on improving, or used to be, on one or two things at a time. I would never have more than 2 swing thoughts ever, and that was a lot. I play now generally with no swing thoughts and I enjoy that. I wish I'd played more like that as a kid. So I would try and maybe practice with swing thoughts with the idea of then getting onto a course and maybe having no swing thoughts, just playing. target-based feeling. The key is to make sure you're working on the right things for you, which will always be easier with some professional advice. And when you are practicing, you want to work towards that idea of getting on the course with no practice swings, just playing. So do your practice session in some stages, maybe have your session where you're using your thoughts, and then do some skill-based stuff at the end where you're just swinging and seeing the patterns when you're not thinking so hard, trying to make the movements more natural.
Hey Mark,
Hey.
this is Alex coming from St. Augustine, Florida, and I'm a 2 handicap myself. I play with a lot of people and I feel like they don't actually understand the game of golf. They go out there and they look at a fairway and they just want to hit it just onto the fairway. And I don't think they understand that golf is a target sport. I just find that a lot of people just don't understand that, and I think, I don't know, just from my perspective, I think that if people did understand that, they would be...
Connection issues. It's a good point he's making, and one I totally agree with, and I know this isn't going to be a popular answer, but it's true. I experienced it loads growing up, so I do think lots of people could really benefit from learning more about golf and, like you say, the skills that are needed to become better at it. And I think certainly in this age of information, people are getting it, lots of people are getting more things more right, but lots are getting it even more wrong as they get lost in the sea of information. The best way to do that as well is to play with better players, learn from their skills, how they behave when they play well, when they play bad, in the wind, in the rain. That's what I did, and that's where I learned most of my skills, was from playing with better players to try and make myself better.
You know what I'm quite enjoying at the moment, Mark?
Go on, not soup.
You know, a classic golf tee.
What?
You know, like a wooden one.
That's a classic one, is it?
Yeah, well.
What are you enjoying about the classic tee, Matthew?
Because it's like going back to my old days where I used to
Oh, you're having a bit of a reminisce.
yeah, like tee it down for a nice little tight hole. Tee it high if I want to bomb it, you know.
Classic tee.
Saying that, I've only played 9 holes. But
Lost 2 balls.
one actually.
But found 2 classic tees.
Yeah.
Next drill, I'm going to use this frame. So I'm going to stand, so if I was to turn and face the frame, I'm about 3 to 5 inches inside, or outside I should say, this side of the frame. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my right hand just against the inside of this frame, and I'm going to turn on my backswing with my left hand until my left hand and right hand meet the same space on the frame. So I'm coming back towards my body, then a slight incline, then feeling like my left arm is going considerably more up. Obviously you would be more round inside of the frame. What this will do is they give you that feeling of getting your arm up in the air with that trail shoulder rotation at the same time. Also what you can do then on the downswing, and I've done this before, is you can turn your body trying to feel your hands pulling down this frame, because that will give you that feeling of the shallowing when you come down. So we're steepening on the way back, and then it'll be a feeling of shallowing on the way down. Great drill, you can do it indoors. So many students I do this with in the teaching studio, and it completely changes their feelings on that backswing. There you go, another day. Bit of a cold day. Time to make packed lunch tea for boy. Taking him to football trials again tonight. Remember, subscribe and follow. Send your swings video questions coming every day this week. Daily vlogs. Thanks for watching. Bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.